Hey everyone, today we're doing another SAT reading and writing practice question. Specifically, this is a central ideas and details question. So, if you'd like to try out this problem by yourself before we go over it, now's your time to pause the video. So the first thing we want to do with these types of questions is simply read the question, which says here, based on the text, what can be concluded about the diminishing popularity of the portrait miniature in the 19th century? So, portrait miniatures are diminishing in popularity during the 19th century. The question here says, a common assumption among art historians is that the invention of photography in the mid-19th century displaced the painted portrait in the public conscious. The diminishing popularity of the portrait miniature, which coincided with the rise of photography, seems to support this claim. However, photography's impact on the portrait miniature may be overstated. Although records from art exhibitions in the Netherlands from 1820 to 1892 show a decrease in the number of both full-sized and miniature portraits submitted, this trend was established before the invention of photography. So, let's review our answers. Answer choice A here says, the popularity of the portrait miniature likely persisted for longer than art historians have assumed. Well, nowhere in the text does it talk about how the popularity of these portrait miniatures lasted longer than what art historians expected. It merely talks about the portrait miniature's decline in popularity, which may have to do with photography. So, choice A is not the correct answer. Choice B here says, although portrait miniatures became less common than photographs, they were widely regarded as having more artistic merit. Again, nowhere does it say that it was widely regarded that these portrait miniatures had more artistic quality or merit, so we know it's not answer B. Option C here says, factors other than the rise of photography may be more directly responsible for the portrait miniature's decline. Now if we look at the last sentence here, it says, although records from art exhibitions in the Netherlands from 1820 to 1892 show a decrease in the number of both full-size and miniature portraits submitted, this trend was established before the invention of photography. So because this trend was happening before photography, it's the likely other factors, which is our answer here. C is correct. And then D says, as demand for portrait miniatures decreased, portrait artists likely shifted their creative focus to photography. So again, it never says that portrait artists shifted to photography because of the demand. So D is incorrect.